This is going to be round 3 of Screen 1 on 13th of June between General Salvo and Captain General Fury Divine. There have been some changes to the company layouts as the Dragon Company that was previously fighting for Fury Divine have switched with the core company, meaning that Dragon and Chilumbaba are now fighting for Salvo, while Juno and his core company are fighting for Fury Divine's army. Other than that, armies are still somewhat the same. Numbers are 12 to 14 at the moment, with Salvo's army 2 more. Well, let's see what the armies are doing now. The move was probably because of the heavy winds that the Fury Divine army were doing last round. Currently Fury Divine seems to be AFK while General Salvo is still here. The armies will probably, Fury Divine's army will probably be led by T8 Liu J. Alright, we are playing Conquest Small on Partial Storm, which means we got an Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta and Echo 5. Both armies seems to be going for 2 or 3 flags at the most. American army with J are moving for Alpha and the secondary boat you get with it, while the Chinese army with Saddle move for Echo, which gives you another little bird. With 2 little birds in the air for the Chinese and 2 boats on the ground for the Americans. This fight might turn out very interesting. Charlie has still been uncapped, and currently both armies have 2 flags and are fighting over Bravo, which spawns the 80 aircraft. If the Chinese succeeds in capturing Bravo and holding the anti-aircraft for them, with their 2 little birds they will have a small advantage. They're also capturing Alpha. Salvo is currently sitting on an island, probably doing what Fury Divine was doing last time, more commanding, less fighting. We got Bang Crazy heading in for the Alpha and the enemies. Getting shot down by Ethnics. We got Macchiato as well here fighting, also dying. This means that the Chinese currently with Salvo have the bleed. And Real Shock, Christian, Chiara, Racer. Racer is flying here currently. Bravo flag seems to be going up for the Chinese and the Dragon Company, which put them at the 4 flag lead. Meanwhile, Charlie is getting hit by 1 guy, Lemming Grumpy. As we can see, with such a big map, there are a lot of flags unattended or very sparsely attended, meaning that quick captures are possible. We got Lemon Grumpy versus the Dragon Chilumbaba. I think Lemon Grumpy will have an upside to this, but Chilum can spawn in members, and as long as he keeps this flag from turning blue, that's good. Doing what he just did is a bad thing. Although he's succeeding in killing Lemon Grumpy and will capture the flag. Meanwhile, T.A. Liu, what I believe the commander of the Fury Divine's army, seems to be attempting to capture Echo with his fellow T.A. Duke, or actually TC. Both are admins. 2 Chinese flags and 2 grey flags and 1 blue flag. I think we're gonna have a 3rd Chinese flag there. Salil is on the Echo flank, but he's alone versus the two admins, which puts him in a flag capture wise very weak position. This is a very big boat as well. Alright, so we Chinese are still in the lead with the tickets, also with the bleed. Meanwhile, Jabs is hunting Alpha Flight together with his SBS friends, Big Star. Big Star and the SBS seems to almost have been wiped, and we have Jarg left. 12 HP, will he be able to spawn friendlies? He killed one, still staying alive over there. We got Duke fighting versus Robot on Charlie. And then we got Dalish and company fighting over Delta. Delta flag is going to go blue. Meanwhile, Charlie might go blue due to the overwhelming numbers they're having on it. Salad is attempting to capture Echo and does so. At least great. Meanwhile, Jeffs is in there fighting versus Ethnics. Jeffs have the advantage, but is being locked on at the moment and gets hit. With one rapper, he's still somewhat effective. 26 HP, he's going to die. Ethnic's team with Tom as the rapper have won that round. Free flags currently still for the Chinese. Bravo is being fought over. We got Humphrey fighting on Bravo. Humphrey is flying. I'm not even sure. We got Humphrey, Jarg, Big Stuff squad. Ah, there he is. They succeeded to capture Bravo. Meanwhile, Dragon with Vladimir, Racer, and Chillum are attempting to capture Bravo back. Lead belongs to the Americans, and there's just a 100 ticket lead. So if they're holding on to Bravo very good, they might be turning this around very fast. Vladimir and Chillum are outnumbered on Bravo and will not be able to capture that so easy. Meanwhile, Delta will be hit by one of these boats from zone. Charlie is very easily defended. Delta and Bravo are the more heavily defended among the American flags. Laser got a kill and then died. My cat's is hunting Chillum. Vladimir is running around. Chillum is just running around trying to sneak past and stay alive. There he got killed by my cats. Daniel is still alive, and they still also got the beacon, which means they can keep the pressure up. But unless they are getting some reinforcement, I'm not seeing them be able to do this. Meanwhile, bagging crazy. It's going for capture with Alpha. Bagging is in the core company, which you know. Dual Shock, the KPD squad, seems to be grabbing Alpha back. Echo is falling between J and Samuel. Fight is, as I said, this is a big boat. Finding the other member in this flag cap is not that easy. With two Americans on the flag, they are going to be able to take that though. The fight over Delta is still ongoing, but I don't see them winning too easily. And Diego's going up, eliminating the frat. Jarg with his company, still fighting with Humphrey and Mycats. Yeah, he's in this base. They're still holding on to Bravo, even if Dragon is fighting, and even if KPD is fighting. Although it looked very good for Chinese in the beginning, it's now looking like the American is going to be able to turn this around. It's taking a little longer than expected, but with the 4 caps, they're doing a very good job. Finally, the SB, the KPD and the Dragon Company seems to be able to get Bravo back, but they're still missing 1 flag for the bleed. Currently we got 1 little bird in there and no boats. We got Christian Petrov with his captain, Ethnics, running on the Charlie flag. They are flashing it, and it seems like Core Company is leaving that to Jay. Jay is facing a 2-man team here and might be able to take them out with some luck. Charlie is going up very, very fast, and now that Jay is eliminated, it's gonna go Chinese. Humphrey is still fighting with his squad versus the Dragon and the KPD squad. They are outnumbered and they're not getting that flag that easy. They succeeded in bringing the flag now that the Core Company have arrived. It seems that only the Dragons remain. The Americans were fast in grabbing that flag back. Both armies have 1 attack boat out there right now, although the Americans have a little bit as well. Just killing Vladimir in the air, circling around. More paratroopers coming in, but Jeff is getting some heavy fire from somewhere. As we can see, Charlie is flashing, but Bravo, Delta and Echo are secure. We got some heavy armor on the Bravo north side, but they're not going to be able to capture the flag from the water side. Meanwhile, Charlie is flashing. The attack boat is in the flag cap, fighting back. The little bird got taken out. The attack boat is fleeing right now. Charlie seems to be going up. Let's see if Duke can get his ass in there in time. Even with Duke and Jay inside the flag cap, the flag is still going up to Chinese. And it turns Chinese. The American have turned the battle, currently 70-point lead over the Chinese, but a lot can still happen. Here we're seeing Ethnics repairing boats, taking heavy fire, Soul fleeing away from the zone and getting killed. Chinese side with Ethnics are losing this battle. Fury Divine seems to be back in the field command for the Americans, and they're doing very well. Fury Divine has still been dead and have 000. Americans are attempting to raid the Alpha outpost. Might be able to do it. Facing Ethnics and Company. Both Ethnic squad and Jewish squad, which is the KSK and KP squad. Chinese need to do something different. Salah is attempting to go into Delta alone, failing to capture the flag since there are more enemies than there are friendlies. As we can see, Delta, Echo, and Bravo is still American. There's over 150 in the lead right now, and the American seems to be doing a little bit better. Bravo is still being contested, and the Chinese are pushing in from north side in the houses, while the Americans are in the rubble on the south side. The position seems somewhat better strategically, and number-wise they're winning it easy. Charlie is being somewhat contested. The Chinese are spending a lot of resources there right now. Find that one little guy, Bien Diego. Bien Diego's been found, killed. Delta, Echo, and Bravo are still American, and the tickets are ticking away. We got 2 attack boats for the Chinese, and they've had that pretty much the whole battle. But they don't seem to be utilizing them enough, or it's not having the effect they wish. 14 versus 14. That's just kind of mattered a lot. Little bird getting shot down and exploded. Delta flying is flashing and might go up friendly for the Chinese. We got 1 man on the defense in the stairway. Dark Cipher with Blackwatch. He's not enough to secure the flag, as there are more Chinese members there, but he's still alive and might be able to spawn friendlies in. Chilling with the Dragon Company are pushing up the stairs. Dark Cipher is doing a good job in killing them, but as long as they have 1 member alive, you won't be able to capture that flag. He's slowly dying out. Charlie flag is grey, which means there is no bleed at the moment. Dark Cipher is doing a good job staying alive. And there he died. Looking at Charlie flag is going up Chinese, which means the Chinese are back in the bleed. There's a 1-man cap there and Kiss for secure defense. Bravo and Echo are currently American, although Echo is somewhat contested by Robot. Robot is failing that battle. We got Humphrey trying to sneak a cap on Alpha. There's currently 170 ticket lead for the Americans, and if they get the bleed back here on Alpha, that's bad. Juno is fighting with the help of Macchiato and Charlie flag, and it looks like they might be able to get that too. 2 attack boats moving in to secure Alpha. They'll probably be able to do that. Humphrey will not be able to hold the flag against 2 attack boats. Meanwhile, they secured Charlie, and they're losing Echo though. And if they lose Echo, they might lose the bleed. Delta is being contested by Ben Diego Razor. Let's see, Razor's running around. There's 1 enemy there. He ignored him and died. Delta is going up blue, Charlie's going up Chinese, which means that the Chinese are going to get the bleed back as soon as the Charlie flag goes off, even if they secure the Delta flag. Loss of Echo flag might be felt. Now the Chinese are holding both spawns of somewhat importance. We got an enemy attack bird heading towards Echo, I think. Or possibly attempting to attack Chinese attack bird fly by Solid. The Chinese are back in the bleed, but they're losing Alpha. Unless the boats are getting back in there. Jeff's trying to do a soul capture, which he is denied. Meanwhile, Bravo is flashing. Unleash died. Chillum is still alive on Bravo. Bravo is turning up blue, but if Chillum can spawn in some members, that'd be good. Flag is frozen. Chillum gave away his position in an attempt to help his teammate. Question is if either one of them can spawn in help. The Americans won that battle, but they're still on the bleed. Delta is being contested. Charlie is secure. Alpha is being somewhat contested, but with 2 attack boats there is not much they can do more than hold the attack boats there. As soon as they leave, the flag is dropping fast, and the question is they're going to ignore that? It seems like they are. They're gonna lose the bleed to the Americans unless they get back on a flag. Two attack boats seem to have been attempting to get in contact with the American attack boat, seeing as it had been pestering the Charlie flag for some time. Meanwhile, we got robots and ethnics, as well as the Dragon Company heading for Alpha flag. We got Duke and a Little Bird, and the victory goes to Duke and Macchiato. Fighting it, and they even stole a attack boat. That's bad. Alpha, Charlie, and Echo are Chinese though, but 2 attack birds outside Charlie, it's going to drop. Americans have 130 ticket lead now, which means they have lost now about 50 ticket lead, but America seems to be able to get back into the fight. Line is out on the ground fighting with his teammates, trying to secure the Charlie flag, but the Americans are somewhat overwhelming in numbers there. Dual Shock with the KPD squad moving in on yard with his SPS squad on Bravo. Bleed is back on the American side, and the tickets are flying away for the Chinese. They need to get into that Bravo flag right now. Bravo flag is halfway down, but Dual Shock is retreating. Flag is halfway up for the Chinese. And a strong fast push from Dragon Company and the KPD squad. With 3 flags again, the bleeding Americans are on the defensive. They need to get the flag back, and right now Echo is looking very, very empty, but they do not know that. Seeing as neither army are playing with a commander as an actual commander, they're having, I'd say, some issues with seeing the whole view. I understand it though, as with 14 people it might be better with boots on the ground. Echo's flag is dropping as Lemon Grumpy are doing a solo attempt to get over there. The Chinese have 79 tickets, the Americans 190 tickets. So this is still a possible win for them Chinese if they succeed in securing the flags. 2 guys spawned in on Echo, stopping them from solo capturing that. Meanwhile, they're using both Alpha and Bravo. Humphrey Squad, which is the SPS, are moving into Bravo. We got Bexta, also in the SPS. We got on the Defense Dragon Company. On the other side, we got Banging Crazy in the Core Company, attempting to grab Alpha from the KPD Squadron Zone. Dragon Company are not getting Bravo back. Right now, they're down to one flag Echo. Seems to be sacrificing some resources to attempt to get the Delta back with the KSK squad. Ethnic seems to be successful there, but they still need another flag for this bleed. 50 tickets left. Americans are working very, very hard to secure this win. Zone is in the flag cap, but with Banging Crazy going back into flag cap, he's going to lose that flag. 37 tickets and the time is running out. We got Dual Shock swimming for an attack boat at this crucial time. Getting killed though, so might actually have been a favor for them. Delta flag is also going up American a little bit right now, and the KSK squad with you Robot in the low bird and Ethnics on the ground, fighting to maintain it, but without the third flag even flashing. This is gonna be a US victory. Congratulations to the US, big star country. Which is again Fury Divine Army. 13 versus 16 currently, although the two people seem to, on the Chinese side, seem to have not played, so I say they're new joiners. Fury Divine's army taking the first score after the break, and doing it somewhat weaker than Dawnbreaker. We're still doing it. The difference between the lost between Dawnbreaker and Parcel Storm is that the Core Company and the Dragon Company have switched sides. Current winner in kills were you Robot. The second one was Yar, even if he ended up very, very far down in the US ticket score. If we're looking at ticket wise, the winner would be Ethnics, followed by Macchiato, and then Robot.